Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the show. I am your host with the most, Chris Talks. Hope that you're having a beautiful day because I am definitely having a beautiful one. Thank everybody for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. And on this episode, we are doing what? Celebrity news? All right, so we're doing celebrity news this episode. Yes, thank you for that. Anyway, uh, let's get into this. Turn that down. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so um, this episode we're talking about Marvel actress Carrie Bernans in a horrific car accident in New York City. Wow, let me see that. Oh wow, those are some. mm. I hope she survived it. All right, so we're gonna let Sarah AI take over and play the story for y'all real quick. So let's get into it. Hit that.
Marvel actress Carrie Bernans is in the hospital following wrong turn incident over the New Year's Eve holiday. The Richmond native, who Hello Beautiful named a black woman in Tech to Watch, was left critically injured after a driver crashed into the patio area of a New York City eatery. The restaurant was just blocks away from the tourist attraction Times Square. According to police reports and news coverage, the Black Panther and the color purple stunt woman was pinned under a food truck as a result of the vehicle's impact. She suffered broken bones and chipped teeth, though the driver tried to flee the scene prior to the crash. He is now in custody. The 44-year-old man has been charged with several infractions, including reckless endangerment, attempted murder, and driving while intoxicated. Following the incident, Carrie's mother took to social media to share her daughter's story. Carrie is said to recovering but in a much pain. Fellow actress and comedian Tangerine Thomas shared similar photos with additional memories of her and her friend on Instagram. She says that Carrie is unable to breastfeed her son and needs multiple surgeries. Tangerine also gives insight into Carrie's contributions to the community. She writes, Carrie is such a light in the community. She just celebrated Christmas at my house, days after organizing her 6th annual Operation Christmas Giveback, which helped 111 families in her hometown of Memphis.
Wow, that's real crazy. That is real crazy.
Bruh.
Yes, I gotta say real crazy. What this driver did. All right, about to drop my view and opinion on this. So why you gotta do the bomb too? That's the air horn was good enough. Thank you. Anyway, so my view and my opinion on this is, to be honest, I don't know what Marvel movie this woman has performed in, but and I'ma just throw this out there. Sounds a little bit like a setup. I'm just saying. Sounds a little bit to me like a setup.
Bruh.
Sounded to me like a setup.
Wait, what?
Yes, a setup. Just so happened that this happens. But I mean, we could also look at the conditions of what was going on in this particular situation, especially with the driver being drunk. Now, if this is like one of those what like one of those rental car like things, like one of those, like when you rent a limo, a service. Yes, that's the word that I'm looking for. If it's like a rental service, then this guy should not be drunk at all. If it's just like one of her friends, which they don't indicate. Oh, they do indicate that. So it was a rental service. I mean, what is it? No, they don't say. Okay, so they don't say. Like I was saying, if it is a rental service, then that's something completely different. If it's just somebody that she knew, like one of her friends or something like that, I don't know. Then that's a different story. Now, this man is apparently being charged with several moving infractions. They didn't even say violations. They said infractions. So it's kind of, they use those big words when it's serious. They do. But several infractions that this man was charged with, and one of the things that he was charged with was attempted murder. This is why this is sort of leaning to me, sort of leaning to like a setup or something like that. And this happened New Year's Eve, and it happened in what is it? Midtown, near the Garden. So this happened near the Garden. This happened near the Garden, like for real.
Bruh.
Near the Garden. But let's give the NYPD and the emergency. Let's give all of them, the emergency response team. Let's give them a round of applause for responding as quickly as they did, because this could have ended up much, much worse. But this woman was pinned under a truck. Pinned under a truck. Could this have been assassination attempt on this woman's life? It to me,
Bruh.
it seems like it because of the industry that she's working in and the things that they do in that industry. That's why it seems like that to me. But we don't know. We do know that there's apparently some type of evidence that they have that they are accusing this man of attempted murder. Because I mean, and I think 9 times out of 10, this was probably a car service. So let's play with that theory a little bit. If this was a car service, okay, the driver should not have been drinking. That's one. Two, the driver should have, or should I say, not have been at the party when she was partying.
Bruh.
Because 9 times out of 10, she was probably coming from some party or event to where she was probably drinking. So the driver shouldn't have been drinking at all. Point B is, this man attempted to run from the scene. He attempted to run from the accident.
Bruh.
And not at all attempted to help her. At all.
Bruh.
Not once did he try to attempt to help her. You know what I mean? I figured he saw her in the condition that she was in, and he just figured, listen, man, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm ghost. I'm ghost. Dude definitely had to look, and he just had to look at that accident and just,
Oh shit, not good.
that's exactly what he had to say. When he saw that, that's exactly what he had to say. And it's really crazy that dude tried to bolt from the scene and offer her no help. No help at all. This is crazy. You just got in an accident. And that is something that also would clearly indicate that this man was intoxicated. And then the question is, what is the procedure for the drivers? You know what I'm saying? That's working for this company. What is the procedure for the drivers that's working this company? For them to be out there partying with the celebrities that they're taking, or partying with any of the guests that they're taking. And that's just saying if it was a company. Now, let's switch and say that this was just one of her friends. This was just one of her friends. I mean, people, we got to be more responsible than that. And if you're going to be out there at some type of event like that, you know you're going to be drinking, you should have a sober person taking you home. Or she could have just hitched the ride with this person. We don't know. She could have just hitched the ride. I said hitch. But just hitched the ride.
Bruh.
But to the person that was driving the car, what's this guy named? Muhammad, whatever. Muhammad. Give him the dummy buzzer. And for anybody who sits there and drink and drive and think that that is something that's okay, and think that it's something that's just cool, this is for you. Yes, definitely. Did that my brother. I mean, this guy, he showed like no regret for what he did, for what he took part in.
Bruh.
And a lot of people out there that drink and drive, y'all do the same thing. Y'all try to run away from the situation and show no regret. Now this woman is laid up in the hospital recovering from somebody who was drinking and driving. So, like, yes, we have to say that. My advice, people, be more careful. Also, don't drink and drive. Do not drink and drive. Because a lot of time, this is the result of a lot of these situations. By the grace of God, she has survived the situation. But a lot of these situations do not end very well. Now, statistically, about, let's say about what, 30 something, between like 30 and 35% of all traffic fatalities have to do with alcohol. I want y'all to let that mellow on your brain real quick. Let's let that mellow. It has to do with alcohol. This is a very serious. Now, I think situations like this should be taken seriously. And there should be serious actions taken, not just in this situation, but in other situations like this. Because you're looking at a 31%, between 30 and 35% of all car accidents have to do with drunk drivers. So what do we do about that? How do we change that? I'm just asking my audience. Y'all just y'all hit me up. Hit me up in the comments and you tell me, how do you think that we should change that? Not just because it happened to a celebrity, because this happens to a lot of people and they're not celebrities. But yet sometimes, and in a lot of situations, and I could probably say statistically about 10% of the situations, people walk away. They get like little minor infractions. They don't get criminally charged with like actual murders. And we could take that with certain politicians and certain celebrities besides this one that went through a situation like this. You have I can't really name them, but I could tell you there's about 4 or 5 celebrities who have been involved in car accidents where people have died and nothing happened to them. Nothing at all. This man in this situation, well, luckily got caught while he was trying to flee the scene. So, again, let's give it up for the NYPD for doing that. But like I said, it happens a lot. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all give me y'all view, and then y'all give me y'all opinion. Hit me up in the comments. All right, check it out. We're gonna pay the bills real quick. And I'm gonna sign out on this show real quick. All right. All right. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, y'all already know what to do. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, and hit that notification button. Also, check us out on Facebook where we put up inspirational and spiritual content to help you through your day. Yeah, we do that. Also, to all my listeners, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. So, until next episode, stay blessed and not stressed. I'll check y'all later.